Welcome to an EdTech Team video tutorial. This particular session is on Google Slides, especially on collaborative Google Slides. And what we have here is an example that's called the Holiday Sheep, where we're going to be able to create our own little sheep based off of the instructions that we're told here. So you'll find the first three slides are sort of the instructions or an introductory type slide. So here's just your entry slide. The second one gives you the directions for what you're going to be doing, which is pretty much to go to slide number 4 and duplicate that slide so that you can create your own sheep. But remember that because this particular slide deck has been shared with everyone so that everyone can make edits to this particular document, then what you want to do right off the bat when you duplicate and make your own slide is to actually put your name on it. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go to slide number 4 and we're going to right click, and in the options that pop up, you're going to select duplicate slide. When I do that, it creates my slide here. And again, the very first thing we want to do is to go ahead and put our name on it. That way nobody else takes over that particular slide. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name. And you are welcome to change the fonts, to change the color of the font, to change the size. You can do whatever you'd like to because this is going to be your slide with your information on it. So feel free to have some fun with it. Decorate it as you'd like. Now we are asking you to actually build a sheep. So I'm going to move my name over here just to the side here. I'm going to go to slide number 3. This is a good example of kind of what we're looking for. And you're going to decorate your sheep however you'd like. So you don't necessarily have to make it look like this one. Make it your own. But do please put your name on your slide. That way people know to not take over your slide. And we're asking you to either just put a message on there, or you could actually do a quote as well if you'd like. So I'm going to just kind of jump down here to just kind of move some things around and show you a couple of quick things that you can do. So I'm just moving my little guys over here. And you'll notice that the head is automatically above the body there, but some items may not actually appear that way. So for example, if I were to bring over the leg, this one happens to be on top. If I wanted it to be behind, you can certainly right click over any of these items and change the order in which they appear. In this case, I want to send this to back because I want the boot to appear behind the body and not necessarily in front. So you can actually choose how you might want to do that. You know, like here, I might want to have one leg in front and the other one in the back, which you can certainly do. You can also rotate items. For example, I might want this to point downward. And so I just grabbed that little point, like kind of like a little circle, the pointer down below there. That was initially above, but now we have it below. So see, now I can put that sort of like little decoration right there on the boot. Some items might appear too large. If you grab the corners and shrink them down, holding down your shift key, or really just by grabbing the corner, you can actually make those items a lot smaller. That way they can go ahead and fit. And here you can see that this is off the artboard. So I'm going to select all by simply clicking and dragging and then using my arrow keys to move everything down. Feel free to use the items that you'd like to use, but you're not required to use every single one. So if I decide, I don't really like that, I can delete it and not use it at all. So you're not required to use all of the pieces that are on here. Use what you'd like based off of your personal preferences for how you want your sheep to look. And then the rest of the items you can certainly just delete for the items that you don't want to use. All right, so that's pretty much it for this. Remember that because it is a collaborative drawing, you do need to put your name on it. So don't forget to do that. Otherwise, somebody else might actually take over your drawing. So be sure to put your name on it and then just have some fun decorating your sheep.